Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Nerd Talk video. So today, as you can tell, I have watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, and we will be discussing said movie, spoiler warning. But also, not just that, we are also going to be ranking every single Spider-Man movie, not including the Sony spin-off shit. Okay, we don't include that. We just pretend that doesn't exist. Okay, so every single Spider-Man movie, including the animated Spider-Verse movies, we're going to be ranking all of them. All right, so same as my MCU tier list video, we've got a little bit of a different layout here. Now, this is my personal ranking, not an objective list. And I'm ranking these based on my enjoyment and rewatchability of these movies, and also the overall quality. So we'll start off with Into the Spider-Verse. Brother, this movie is cinema. Fucking love this movie. It's the perfect Spider-Man origin story. Miles' journey is just incredibly well written in this movie. It's funny, it's emotional. That leap of faith scene still gives me goosebumps every time I watch it. The animation is flawless in this movie as well, and the soundtrack is unmatched. And it's a complete story from beginning to end. Okay, next up we got Across the Spider-Verse. Now, this one, I love this one too. Okay, don't get me wrong, I do love this one. It is going in cinema as well. It's great. It's such a good movie. The stakes raised massively in this. The animation is somehow even better than the first one. The villain, the Spot, goes from a joke to a complete fucking nightmare. Gwen gets fantastic development in this movie, and Miles learning why Gwen stayed away from him. Ugh. God damn. Miguel is very intimidating in this movie as well. Quite scary at sometimes, but also he still feels like he's got that Spider-Man humor, you know what I mean? My only issue is it's not a complete story, because we get left on a cliffhanger. Obviously, that's not the writers or anyone who made the movie's fault. They obviously did that for a reason, because Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out. So it's really hard for me to put this above Into the Spider-Verse because of the cliffhanger. I need to see what Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be like. But if Beyond the Spider-Verse sticks the landing, it could be, bro, these three, the Into and Across and Beyond, it could be the best animated trilogy of all time. So Spider-Man 1, I'm going to put in as good. I'm putting it as good. I'm probably going to get roasted for this, okay? It started the modern superhero movies. You know, Willem Dafoe's performance as Green Goblin is still iconic to this day, and it's still really quite rewatchable. It's a good ending as well. The early 2000s cheesiness, it doesn't age well in this movie, but it is a solid origin. It is, you know, it's the movie that kicked off every single, you know, superhero movie. So you know what, I'm gonna put it in amazing. All right, now next up we've got Spider-Man 2. Bro, Spider-Man 2 is still the best live action Spider-Man movie. Peter spends this whole movie getting beaten down, brother. You know, the Spider-Man No More storyline is fucking great. After he's given up Spider-Man, he admits to Aunt May that Uncle Ben died because of him. That's very emotional. Burning building scene is where, you know, after he doesn't have his powers, he goes in there, saves a kid, but then they mention that someone else died, and you know, you really show, it makes you think, oh, well, Spider-Man was there. Could have saved both of them. It's the dilemma, bro. It's the dilemma. Dr. Octopus, incredible. The operating room horror sequence, hell yeah. Obviously, the train fight is unmatched. Spider-Man 3 next. I'm putting it at good, okay? I'm putting Spider-Man 3 at good. Listen, it has its problems. I'm not even gonna disregard it. All right, it's overstuffed. Venom is just not good in this movie. The whole Harry having amnesia, whatever. And Peter's just an arsehole in this movie, bro. But listen, Sandman in this movie is so good. You know, the scene where he's actually, he first gets his powers, he's trying to reassemble himself to pick up his daughter's necklace. Cinema, Harry's redemption in the end and sacrificing himself. The final battle, Come on now. And this movie gets carried hard by the fucking memes of Bully Maguire, bro. All right, now we're on to the TASM movies. So we got The Amazing Spider-Man 1. I love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, all right? I probably prefer him over Toby, but I'm gonna put TASM 1 as let me explain. Look, it's a solid origin. Peter and Gwen's chemistry unmatched. There's still not a better romantic whatever since these TASM movies. And the bridge scene, Spider-Man saves that kid, gives him back to his dad, and he goes, I'm Spider-Man, because he's earned that. Because the whole time before that point in the movie, he was basically out on a personal vendetta up until that point. And then he realizes, oh shit, I could actually change. I could actually make a difference. My issues with this movie, it is the least rewatchable. The lizard is just forgettable, and the whole lizard design is just what the fuck, bro. Okay, now TASM 2. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Oh, you put TASM 1 at so he's not gonna like TASM 2. I fucking love TASM 2, bro. I'm putting that above Spider-Man 3. I love TASM 2. I will defend this movie till the day I die. Does it have its problems? 100%. It has so many problems, but the highs of this movie are so fucking high. Andrew Garfield's best performance in this movie, actually that's a lie, but he's very good in this movie. It's still got the best live action Spider-Man suit to this day. Best swinging scenes have yet to be matched. The score from Hans Zimmer, mwah. Again, Peter and Gwen's chemistry, still unmatched. Gwen's death scene, I still weep. Every time I watch it, I still cry. And it's just super rewatchable. Obviously, it's got its cons. You know, Harry being rushed into this movie. The whole parents storyline really just did not care for that. And there was just too much setup for a future Sinister Six, which obviously did not happen. It's way messier than TASM 1, but way more enjoyable. We're on to the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. We're going to start off with Homecoming. Now, I'm going to put Homecoming above TASM 2. I rewatched it recently before Brand New Day came out, and I was actually quite pleasantly surprised on how much I enjoyed that movie. My only issues with it really is it really does lean into the Iron Man stuff too much, but it has so many good moments. Like, it's definitely got a friendly neighborhood feel, but I think it's a bit too much friendly neighborhood, because there is a point where he's just not doing too much swinging, and he's on top of the Washington Monument and he's scared of heights. But I also understand, because it's a rookie Spider-Man, so I get it. Tom Holland obviously is really fun in this movie. The rubble scene at the end, near the end, before the end battle, peak Spider-Man, love it. Michael Keaton as the Vulture absolutely kills it, really steals the show. I still remember that plot twist in the cinema. My fucking jaw dropped. I really enjoyed this movie on rewatch. All right, next up we have got Far From Home. I'll put it in and I'll put it below TASM 1. The only reason I'm saying this, okay, there's some good shit in this movie. There is some good shit, but it's so fucking goofy. It's so Disneyfied. This is the most Disneyfied Spider-Man movie I have ever seen. It doesn't hit the emotional highs. It is just it's kind of boring. Jake Gyllenhaal, though, as Mysterio, absolutely kills it. Was not really a fan of the whole Iron Man Lincoln thing, but Jake Gyllenhaal, the first illusion scene when he fucks Spider-Man up is mwah. And then in the final battle, when Peter finally locks in with his spider senses and just goes ham on those drones. And yeah, no, peak. I will say this though, you have to watch Far From Home before you watch No Way Home. I don't want to hear otherwise, okay? Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm putting it below Spider-Man 2. Listen, this movie does have its problems. It feels like two different movies, okay? The first half, it still has that John Watts Disney MCU feel, but as soon as that apartment scene comes, as soon as the spider sense kicks in that apartment, the whole movie changes. It's an entirely different movie. Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, again, fucking kills it in this. He is terrifying in this. Amazing emotional moments. I still fucking cry when Aunt May gets Toby and Andrew showing up. I still remember the cinema experience. There's no other experience that will beat that. They're not just cameos. They help Tom's Spider-Man develop. When I said before in TASM 2, with TASM 2 being Andrew's best performance, no. No Way Home is Andrew's best performance as Spider-Man. He was Spider-Manning the shit out of it. He steals the show every time he's on screen. And we're finally on to Brand New Day. So, spoiler warning for Brand New Day if you haven't all watched it. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Listen, this is the best Spider-Man MCU movie. Such a mature Spider-Man story. It feels like one complete movie, whereas the other three, John Watson, just felt Disney-fied. It felt goofy. This one is much more mature. Peter is in that mask 90% of the time. The humor is there as well without ruining the emotional moments. This generally feels like a Spider-Man that has had so many years of experience. This movie is by far Tom Holland's best performance as Spider-Man. Peter Parker obviously in this movie is a lot more independent, more confident as Spider-Man, also quite shut off as well. The supporting characters in this, we obviously have the Punisher and the Hulk. Yeah, Punisher, not fan surface. He was actually in this movie quite a bit. Really does help Peter's story. Spider-Man and fucking Punisher have this older brother, younger brother dynamic, and it carries the movie. Similar to what they did with Black Widow and Hawkeye in Avengers 1 with Budapest, but they do it with Spider-Man and Punisher with Staten Island. I like that. They recreate a lot of comic book covers in this movie, but one of them is Punisher carrying Spider-Man's body into fucking the same. I was expecting a little bit more of Savage Hulk, but I tell you what, bro, what we got, peak. I thought it was just gonna be, it's another villain's gonna mind control the Hulk and unleash the Hulk on the city. I mean, it starts off that way, but they mind control Smart Hulk to start with. They leave the Hulk's mind, something breaks, and Bruce even says, I think they broke something, and he can't fight it off anymore. And Savage Hulk returns, bro. And he is fucking brutal. He gave him the Loki special. Bruce kind of got done dirty by the end of it. He's now in a psych ward at the end of that fight scene. Poor Bruce, bro. And obviously, the worst kept secret of the entire fucking movie is Sadie Sink. She's playing Jean Grey. She is Jean Grey. She's not really the villain. Obviously, Department of Damage Control are. They do develop a really good emotional connection with Jean and Peter. There was a moment where Jean mind controlled MJ to pretend that MJ remembered who Peter was. Bro, if I was Peter in that moment, I don't know, man, I would have lost my mind. There was some really good emotional moments in this as well. Like, holy fuck, man. I was not expecting this. At one point, MJ finds Peter's letter that he wrote for her at the end of No Way Home. Oh, like a knife to the heart, man. He says, I love you to MJ. And MJ just replies, I don't love you. I don't even know you. Oh! Punisher accidentally shoots Peter, by the way, which is how he ends up carrying his body into a fucking hospital. Definitely got that inspired from a comic. But we did catch Frank napping. We caught him napping, ladies and gentlemen. And the ending as well. Bro, muscle memory on the handshake. Does Ned remember Peter? I think so. The action in this movie as well. Oh, bro. Best MCU Spider-Man action. Camera work is incredible. The wire work on it is absolutely beautiful. Jackie Chan's stunt team worked on this movie and they fucking cooked. The whole web tornado thing. Oh, man. What a good way to use organic weapons, by the way. The whole Spider-Man versus Savage Hulk fight was, again, it was short. I wish there was a little bit more. But I don't think Spider-Man could hold his own any more than he did against Savage Hulk. I think Savage Hulk would have fucking killed him. The swinging scenes, I would probably put it below TASM 2. It's really good. The swinging is such a massive improvement from the other three Tom Holland movies, but it's just not as good as TASM 2. It's really hard for the swinging scenes to dethrone TASM 2. Now, my nitpick for this movie, I got two. Scorpion, very underused. He does show up twice in this movie. Once at the start and then once quite in the middle, but it's not actually him, it's Jean controlling him, so it's kind of, yeah. And my other nitpick is Tombstone, severely underused, especially because they cast Marvin Jones III, who is just peak casting for Tombstone. He shows up for what, like 10 seconds or maybe 10-15 seconds in this movie, and then that's it. I really hope he comes back in the future, but severely underused in this movie. But it is definitely the best MCU Spider-Man movie by a mile. I am putting it above No Way Home. That's my ranking right there. Look, on there are no poop or dog shit Spider-Man movies, okay? But yeah, that's my ranking. That's my tier list of the Spider-Man movies. Let me know yours and let me know what your opinions are in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this Nerd Talk video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.